We were farmers ourselves. We were in shipping containers working out of Brooklyn, New York, and we were selling the food commercially. We were struggling. And one of the things that was really important to us was food access, food affordability, and food justice, which is really where people get a say in what is grown in their community. We were concerned with sustainability, the distance our food travels, the amount of people that touch your food before it gets to your plate, and just how we were getting further and further away from a local food system. Even if the whole country were growing organically, the fact that the fertilizers alone from the industrial sized farms that we grow on, it's polluting our waters, our rivers, our oceans, and creating ocean dead zones through these algae blooms, killing ecosystems, and we really just can't continue feeding the world the way that we do. These were things that really resonated with us. And our mission is to empower what we like to call a new local food system, because we really wanted to engage a new way of farming. We were struggling farmers in the city during a time where it was so exciting to think that commercial farming in urban areas could be helped by hydroponics and vertical farming because of the vertical nature of the systems, really amplifying the space in congested urban areas. But the cost and the unit economics truly just weren't there. There was a farm that was a 10,000 square foot greenhouse in the Bronx, and we had started renting space from it because it was a failing farm. They needed to subsidize some of their rent. They were mostly growing basil and shipping it to Italian restaurants in Manhattan, but the farm itself was on top of an affordable housing building in the Bronx, and none of the food was going to the people who lived in the building. So we were like, this commercial farming thing isn't working. We have to overprice food, so sell it only to like people can already afford it. And it wasn't creating that food access, that food affordability, or that food justice. On some level, people were getting a say in what we would grow for them, but it really just wasn't cutting what we were looking to actually like be a part of or contribute to. And so by designing what Green Food Solutions is, which is a farming as a service business, we don't sell the food. We're selling the equipment, we're installing it, and we maintain it through our farming as a service weekly visits for our customers. We turned that industry and those problems on their head to create a lean, profitable business model. Farming is very much so like restaurants. Very high capital costs and low profit margins. So we've turned this business into much more of a very low capital costs and a high profit margin business, where a farmer or someone who's interested in engaging their local community through farming could have a really lucrative business for people, planet, and the profits, as we like to say.